Joy is entering JS3 this year, and she is here to show you what a typical day will be like for girls from grades JS1 to JS5. As September approaches, she's both excited and a little nervous about going to school. Even though this year's return to school will be a bit different than previous years, a lot will remain the same. Her teachers and school staff look forward to welcoming her and spending the year learning together. They will help her get used to the routines and protocols, and with gentle reminders, they are confident that Joy will soon have the daily routine down pat. Joy feels happy that she is able to learn and challenge herself with the support of her teachers, and that she is at school every day with her friends. Each morning at home, Joy's parent checks her temperature, reviews the COVID-19 list of symptoms, and records the information in our new Magnus Health app to ensure that Joy is healthy and able to come to school. To help keep students safe, Joy has a scheduled time when she is expected to arrive at school that is different from the middle and senior school times. When Joy arrives at the school by car, on foot, or by bus, she is welcomed by a smiling teacher or staff member. She then walks to her designated entry-exit door and waits in a line until it is her turn to enter. There are markers on the pavement spaced 2 meters apart to help Joy and her classmates stay apart in line. Before she enters the school, Joy puts on a non-medical mask to walk in the hallways and common areas. In keeping with current provincial guidelines, girls in preschool to JS3 will wear masks in their classrooms only if their parents choose for them to do so. Girls in JS4 and JS5, and all girls in middle and senior school will be required to wear masks throughout the day, except when their teacher tells them it's okay to remove them, such as outdoors at recess. Joy will see that her teachers are wearing masks throughout the day. Mask-wearing guidelines will be shared with Joy's parents in the Millie Manual. Once inside the school, Joy sanitizes her hands and makes her way to her classroom. Joy carries her backpack as usual. She brings her personal school supplies on the first day and leaves them at school. Her water bottle will go back and forth from school to home every day. Joy may also have her snack bag with her, if she has an afternoon snack from home. The school has arranged digital copies of all the books that Joy will need to use at home this year, so she can access them from an iPad or laptop. At school, Joy will be able to read books and use hands-on manipulatives, but she will not be able to share them with her friends. Joy is excited to see her teachers and classmates, and she is now part of a cohort with a group of girls, her cohort teacher, and 1 or 2 specialist teachers. She still has synchronous classes with other specialist teachers, but they are facilitated using Google Meets in her classroom to minimize in-person contact. She and her cohort have a home-based classroom where they learn all day. Joy has her own personal learning space to work at and a place to keep her belongings. Joy's teacher helps her with new routines, including washing or sanitizing her hands frequently, practicing physical distancing in the hallways, coughing or sneezing into her elbow, and properly wearing a mask, should she be required to wear one. Our school nurse, Nurse Annie, helps everyone at school follow the new health protocols effectively. If Joy feels unwell through the day, she may visit Nurse Annie in the health center and wait there for her parents to pick her up. Nurse Annie ensures that Joy's parents know and follow the guidelines for when Joy may return to school. Each day, Joy sees her friends and teachers and other cohorts during virtual community time and at virtual chapel on Mondays and Fridays. Everyone works together to create a sense of belonging and community. Joy can see that her teachers are not only supporting her and each of her classmates academically, but are also supporting her well-being. Her homeroom teacher cares about how she is doing, and there is a circle of care that supports Joy and her classmates. The circle of care includes the school nurse, social worker, learning strategies team, head of student engagement and well-being, and the head of junior school, Ms. O'Connor. When it is time for morning snack and lunch, Joy does not need to go to the dining hall. Dana Hospitality delivers snacks and the lunch option that Joy and her parents have previously selected directly to her classroom. She eats lunch with her cohort and then goes out to play. When Joy leaves the classroom to go outside with her cohort for break, she washes her hands. While outside, Joy plays with the classmates in her cohort. She sees girls from other cohorts, but only from a distance. Joy's parents can see that although things are different, Joy is thriving. The academic excellence, focus on the whole girl, and sense of community that drew the family to SMLS continues.